Hi, name's Alonzo, but you can just call me Zo. And I love Dragon Ball. I've loved it since I was a little kid, and in my opinion, is still one of the greatest animes of all time. But you know what's actually something great about Dragon Ball? Something that I feel like a lot of people tend to overlook, in all honesty? It is pure comedy the moment you look at it from another character's perspective outside of Goku. So for today, we're actually going to be doing that. We're going to be looking at Dragon Ball, specifically Dragon Ball Z Saiyan Saga, from the perspective of our very own Prince Vegeta. If you like what you see, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and maybe give us a comment down below, and just tell me how you feel about the video, if you know, or if you want more. And before I even start saying anything, thanks for watching. Now picture this. You are Prince Vegeta. You are of royal lineage to the proud warrior race known as the Saiyans, and you guys are pretty rough. You're a literal toddler and you're strong enough to level entire planets just for the fun of it. But one day your planet is taken over by a space Nazi who takes complete control of the people of your race and essentially starts using you all for slave labor. You especially hate this. You're a proud little big forehead prince boy, and you feel like you don't have to take this. Except you do, because your father, who is supposedly stupid strong, is scared shitless of this midget space Hitler. So you all just decide to be really cordial about it. It should also not be left out that this man is incredibly racist. To your faces at all times without hesitation. Every possible slur he can think of, it's almost ridiculous. It's comical. You dirty monkeys don't understand how much I hate you, disgusting simians, primates, not worthy of my very presence. Lord Frieza, we just wanted to thank you for the new scouters. Oh, of course you would. I bet you love them, you backwater monkey apes. I'm shocked you can even read and write. In fact, every monkey that can read will be sentenced to death. But we can all read. Oh, that's unfortunate. What? As much as you despise your life under this regime, you endure it so that one day you can have the prospect of revengeance. However, you and some of the other Saiyans are off planet to do a mission for Lord Frieza, and you receive a message that Planet Vegeta, which is named after you, Vegeta, and your father, Vegeta, don't think about it too hard, filled with people strong enough to definitely blow up a meteor, got blown up by a meteor. Just literal space dust left. Yeah, no one's falling for that.
We just got a report from Lord Frieza. Planet Vegeta's been destroyed by a meteor.
No, it wasn't.
Aw, Prince, come on. Why would Lord Frieza lie?
Did he ask about the Super Saiyan? I don't think... Shut up, Raditz. You're a failure, and that's why your father does not acknowledge you. Well, that was just unnecessary.
Yeah, totally uncalled for, but not untrue.
Your homeworld, your father, most of your race at this point are dead, and the man who killed them is laughing in your face about it, taunting you endlessly, knowing that you can't do anything about it. So you just wait and bide your time, until one day the useless Raditz is sent to some weird backwater planet to find a surviving Saiyan named Kakarot. I don't know, I think the place is called I don't know. You think to yourself, great, another Saiyan to add to my rebellion. All Raditz has to do is not be Raditz for like 5 seconds and it'll be fine. Kakarot, please let me go. Okay. Ha! Moron. And just like that, you have been dealt. What is that power level? Is that the toddler?
Get your paws off my daddy, you damn dirty ape!
Excuse me? Piccolo, now!
Krah!
So Raditz did what Raditz does best and messed it up entirely. He not only got Kakarot killed, but somehow in the process got himself killed. So now you're down 2 whole bodies to throw in front of Frieza when you inevitably rebel. Just as you're about to crash out, you end up overhearing about Dragon Balls and their wish-granting capabilities. You start to get some ideas. Maybe you can go to Earth, gather the Dragon Balls, and wish for immortality, or hookers and hoes, who knows?
Why'd you even send him if you knew he was gonna fail?
It was an easy enough task. I genuinely don't know how he could have messed up so badly that he died. Only Raditz could achieve such levels of incompetence.
True, but aside from that, Did you hear about the Dragon Balls?
Oh yeah, at first I was sure that was like a sex thing, but then they said something about wishes, so yeah, we should definitely go check that out. And so you decide to journey to Earth with absolutely no stops or costume color changes in between, and it takes you and Nappa, this is Nappa by the way, about a year to get there. As you arrive to this planet, you immediately turn a city into rubble and dust, and then you use your fancy Google eyeglass to locate the highest power levels on the planet, which at this point belong to the green slug man who popped Raditz, the deep-voiced toddler who broke Raditz's ribs, and the bald man who Raditz slapped, but let's be real, if he was given a real moment of opportunity, he could also probably kill Raditz. Raditz, you're kind of useless. Oh, look what we found! A Namekian!
Whoa, is that a slur? Cause I'm a demon. Nah, you're definitely a dirty green Namekian.
Whoa, Nappa! Not wrong, but calm down there, buddy.
You gentlemen must be here for my daddy. Well, he ain't here, but...
Wait, whoa. How old are you?
I don't know, 5? Depends on which dub you watch, but yeah, let's go with 5.
Why do you sound like that? Did none of y'all hear this?
I always figured it's because he's hitting puberty or something.
At 5? I was erasing planets, but I didn't sound like this. That is not a child. He could pay rent. If that's true, you think he could pay my rent?
Yamcha, I am 5 and you live in the desert.
So while you guys were having that weird tangent, I already planted the Cybermen, so we're ready to kill you all whenever you guys are ready.
Oh, if that's okay, then how about I start? Who are you? Why does that mess? Shut up! Shut up! Everything about you pisses me off. I don't like you, Three Eyes. I really don't like you. I really just feel the need to hate on you.
A lot of hating going on today.
Shut up! And so the Cybermen are sicked on the Z-Fighters, and as you watch, they begin to kind of fight back a little bit. Like, they kind of put in a bit of a fight. In fact, the short bald one managed to kill several of them by himself in one go, single-handedly proving that the bald man could have killed Raditz. As this... Bodies start dropping like flies. The loud guy with the scars got blown up, and you find this very funny. The short one that looks like a Chinese vampire blew up also. It's kind of weird. And the three-eyed one that you really don't like got his arm punched off by Nappa and dies from... You're gonna guess from breathing too hard, because you don't really know how that happened. And then the Namekian dies, saving the life of the deep-voiced toddler from Nappa. This is Nappa, by the way. All that's left is for Nappa, this is Nappa by the way, to dispose of the deep-voiced toddler and the noseless manlet, and you'll be on your way. The Namekian's death is a bit of a roadblock because the Earth's Dragon Balls are now inert. However, you can just go to the other planet full of green Namekian people and just take their Dragon Balls. It's not that big of a deal, it's just a slight setback. It's not that big of a deal, and why is Nappa taking so long to kill these guys? Oh... Kakarot. Kakarot has arrived in the nick of time to save the deep-voiced child and his best friend, and you're just a little slightly perturbed about this entire thing because your scouter was able to sense him earlier, but the power level wasn't as crazy as it's showing now. And not only that, he was wicked fast! Faster than you and Nappa were genuinely ready for. It's still within reason for you, but for Nappa, this is gonna be a problem.
Hey, Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Why does that matter, Nappa? We already established that these Earthlings can hide their power levels. What good would scanning him do?
I don't know, maybe having a ballpark estimate could...
What ballpark estimate do you need? Here's a ballpark estimate. He's the strongest out of all of them. He's a pure-blood Saiyan, and we killed his friends.
What does that matter? We do it all the time.
What matters is that you're wasting your time instead of strategizing.
Well, maybe this could help me find a strategy if I know the numbers.
The numbers are meaningless, Nappa. What about that don't you understand?
So are you gonna tell me or what?
Embrace your monkey side, Nappa.
My what?
Whoa. Can't be calling each other monkeys out here. I mean, I know we got tails and gotta chill with that, man.
I don't get it. Everyone here is very stupid.
So what does it say?
It's over 9,000.
What? 9,000?
Yeah. Just go ahead and fight him already. Nappa steps up to Kakarot and proceeds to get demolished, who, for some reason, his friends keep calling him Goku, but you, however, ignore that, because, let's be real, Goku's a stupid name. As Nappa proceeds to be taken apart, you watch as Nappa, this is Nappa by the way, reaches out his hand to you in a plea of help. Oh, come on, we all know what comes next.
Man, that was cold, dog.
Okay, seriously, are we gonna keep ignoring this? Guys, I can handle this. Get out of here now.
But Goku, he's stupid, dummy, thick, strong. Are you sure about this?
Yeah, Pops. We could jump him like Mahito, slap a new hairline on him.
Were you watching JJK with Piccolo while he was training you?
Yeah, he wanted me to learn how to box, so he gave me some good reference material, you feel me?
Is that why you talk like this now?
Like what?
Can I just kill you now, please? You deem Nappa to be completely useless, so you dispose of him with your level 3. With him disposed of, you turn your sights to Kakarot. So the fight between you and Kakarot begins, and not gonna lie, he's fighting back hard. But this isn't anything you haven't seen before, or can't handle. He busts out a technique called the Kaioken. The very same technique that took out Nappa before you took him out. It allows him to multiply his power by specific multipliers that he must yell in order for it to take effect, I guess, because he keeps yelling everything he's about to do. Why do they fight like this on this planet? Alright, clearly fighting you ain't effective, so I'm gonna start fighting you. What does that even mean? What the hell is happening? So not only has this man begun fighting you, he is EDM jamming to your breakdown. But this is nothing a calm and collected, hardened warrior prince such as yourself can't manage. You absolutely crash out. You are beyond livid. This man shouldn't even have landed a single hit on you, and now he's harmonizing to the beatdown he's giving you? Oh, no. This will not stand. So you, being the sore loser that you are, decide that if you can't win the game, then why not just smash the console? Hey, yo, what is he doing up there, bruh? Yeah, I should definitely do something about that. As you're about to launch your Gallic gun, and have without a doubt the greatest crash out in all of human history, Kakarot decides to continue singing to himself and shoots a big ass beam of his own. Not only has this low class Saiyan scuffed and duffed you, but now he's forced you both to touch tips. This day can't get any worse. Kaioken times 4! It just got worse. You, the prince, have been launched into the stratosphere, and you are very upset at this outcome. This is such a blow to your pride. You have never experienced such a beating before. But you have a plan. You fly back down to Kakarot, who's just a little banged up, but still raring to go. Just the sight of this man in his orange pajama-wearing ass makes your blood boil and your tail curl. Hey Kakarot, wanna see something cool? Hit me. As a giant ape, you begin to brutalize Kakarot, and you're feeling pretty good about yourself right now.
Not gonna lie, I feel pretty good about myself right now.
Just said that. The deep-voiced child and the bald bestie return to run the fade with you, and you're very ready to crush some more spines and ribs. The bald one tries to pull a fast one on you and throw some sharp disc thing to cut off your tail, but you're better than that. You're smarter than that. You dodge out of the way and just laugh. You laugh so hard that you don't realize that the fat samurai already chopped off your tail. Wait a minute. The fat samurai just chopped off your tail. Oh man, come on. Why y'all gotta be so damn annoying? Just let me kill you so I can go home. The fight is for sure taking its toll on you, but it seems things are finally going your way. Kakarot is incapacitated, and you get to freely beat on his deep-voiced son and the bald best friend. But all of a sudden, the bald best friend has a shiny orb in his hand, and it's kind of distracting. Almost like a hand grenade made of the soul. He chucks that thing at you, and you dodge it, because of course you do, you're Himothy, only for it to bounce off the deep-voiced child and then hit you, like... How did that even happen? Can Energy Blast do that? Like, what even happened here? But you don't have time to contemplate these questions because for the second time in a row, you're being blasted away into the stratosphere. That attack definitely did some damage and you're reeling from it, but not yet defeated. So you go back in there and show them that you are not to be messed with. I am going to murder each and every one of you so hard, I can't believe I let this drag on for so long.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda tired. Also, my butt feels a little tingle. Is that normal during a fight?
So finally, you've incapacitated the entire motley crew and they're at your mercy. But you're still a little beaten up, so you'll have to take your time killing them since a lot of your power has been used up over the course of the fight. You punch the fat samurai with glee as you feel a sense of satisfaction and catharsis, as you'll finally be done with this ordeal soon. And wait a minute, I think you're forgetting something.
Also, my butt feels a little tingly. Is that normal during a fight?
Oh, that can't be good. Your suspicions were correct. The brat grew his tail back and the artificial moon you set up is still in the sky. So if he wakes up and his tail is still attached to there, then you're really donezo. You attempt to cut it off right there and then, but of all people, the fat samurai stands up to you and tells you to leave him alone and slices you in your back. A green samurai would be very disappointed in you because scars on the back are for pussies. So in a rage, you go back to beating on the fat samurai, unaware of the deep-voiced child, now barely conscious, looking at the artificial moon and transforming into a great ape. You attempt to stop it, but it's far too late. Once it's up, it's stuck, baby. I did it! I'm him! Oh my god, I'm really that guy! This is the worst day of my entire life. I want to go home now. And where do you think you're going? Oh, for the love of God, leave me alone! Dirty, rotten Saiyan! Whoa, Krillin! Firstly, I'm gonna need you to chill with all that Saiyan talk. I'm a Saiyan too, you know. And second, do me a favor and not kill him. But Goku, he killed our friends. He almost killed us. This doesn't make any sense, bro. Yeah, but today when I fought him, he was really, really strong, and I want to be able to fight him again, you know? But next time, we gonna run the runs for sure. And let me tell you, I want to give this man the works so bad. But you obviously know I can't right now, you know, broken ribs and stuff, and I think he crushed my windpipe too, so just let him go for now. Please, buddy. Goku, he's already gone. I have not a single idea what is happening today and why I'm still alive, but you know what? We take those. You've escaped and survived what had to be the biggest fight of your life up until this point. You are rushing back to retreat and heal with the hopes of getting revenge, but then you remember the whole reason you went to Earth in the first place was to get a wish from the Dragon Balls. With the Green Man dead, your wish has been thwarted. Unless you take this chance to go to the planet of the Green People and use your Dragon Balls for a wish. But that's a story for another time. Another arc, if you would. Thank you for engaging with me in this little thought experiment of mine, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy it, then please, once again, let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, and whatnot, and just leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear y'all. If you want to hear more of the hilarity of Dragon Ball Z from Vegeta's perspective, please let me know. Thank you for watching. Stay beautiful, y'all.